graduation rates, and improve the quality of the learning experience in Tennyson High School. Ms. Diann Kitamura.
Thank you, James, for that wonderful introduction. I look forward to continuing to watch you grow as you head off to college and pursue your goals and capture your dreams. Good evening, parents, families, faculties, and the class of 2013. What an honor and a pleasure it is for me to be given this opportunity to provide you the inspirational address on this very, very special occasion. It's extra special because, in actuality, I'm graduating too. I came during your sophomore year, and just as James had talked about the School Improvement Grant, it ends its 3-year run. Tonight begins our first steps towards the next level of achievement in our lives. You will be headed off to college, the military, the work world, and I will be leaving Tennyson to join another district who will utilize and appreciate my years of experience and success. When I think about the class of 2013, it's very similar to what Tanya and Kartik talked about. Even though we didn't talk about what our speeches were going to be about, there's a central theme. And that is that this class has had to overcome many challenges or barriers to get to this point. I have observed you to be both resilient and determined when faced with situations most would give up. Have you heard the term glass ceiling? Glass ceiling? Okay. I'm going to read the actual description of it because I want this to really have meaning. The glass ceiling is the unseen yet unbreakable barrier that keeps an individual, a culture, a certain group within an organization from rising to the next level of achievement regardless of their qualification or prior achievements. Let me give you some examples of some of the challenges and barriers you have faced to break through the glass and sometimes cement ceiling. The class of 2013. You have had, in your 4 years, 3 principals, 7 assistant principals, and 3 superintendents in 4 years. You have had a different class advisor each of your 4 years. Okay? 40% of the teachers you started with in the 9th grade are different than the teachers you have today. You came as freshmen thinking, all right, we've got block schedule. That's the year we switched to modified block. You've had 5 different school reform programs, including the School Improvement Grant. There have been the passing of classmates and close family members. May they share and watch over us on this special night. And the thing that puzzles me, and the barrier that puzzles me the most, is the one that depicts and describes Tennyson as something other than what it is. And what it is a gem. This high school, these kids, the families, the faculty are awesome. I have said this over and over, and you will remember my fantastic Fridays in summer school, that you guys are fantastic, this high school is fantastic, our faculty is fantastic, and you're all fantastic. So despite these challenges and these barriers, you broke through. You broke through those glass ceilings. You broke through because you were there to support each other. That's the thing I see most about this class, is how close you are and how you support each other. Your families, your teachers, and all those that are part of your life were integral in guiding, modeling, and teaching you how to be strong, use your talents and intelligence to break through each of those ceilings, and the one tonight called graduation. Woohoo for the train! So here's some examples of the things you did to break through. Again, when you saw a classmate slip, you were there to pick them up. You have had classmates participate in film festivals. What a wonderful accomplishment. Internships at Adobe. The girls' soccer team were in the playoffs for the first time. You serve breakfast to youth during Christmas break every year. You led student conferences with your teachers and families. There were legacy nights, community building days, and posadas. You have traveled to colleges and universities all over the state. By the way, one of my favorite road trips was with Avid last week. You've earned thousands of dollars in scholarships and financial assistance and will be attending colleges all over the country. I even go back to your grammar school. In the 4th grade, Shamshir Khan's teacher told me that he wrote in his journal, "I think I'm allergic to reading." Guess what? He's headed to CSU East Bay. Another student, Arkamal Gruel, in primary school as an English learner, had difficulty writing. Last week at the Senior Awards, he received the Senior English Achievement Award.
All right.
And Jason begged me to say his name in my speech. So Jason, this is for you. Your class has taken over 300 AP exams. Woohoo! And as Tanya said, after 4 years, you finally won Spirit Week. And so many accomplishments, but the one that I'm going to sum it up is you won a football championship. So, how did you do it? How did you overcome, break through that glass ceiling, sometimes cement ceiling? You used every bit of your skills, sometimes survival skills, knowledge and experience gained from the day you were born. From your home, from your school, from your church, everyone who has been a part of your life, whether positive or negative, and every situation, whether positive or negative, has helped you become who you are. I've been proud to watch this group help each other when things aren't going well. And in fact, they welcomed new members to the class of 2013 with open arms and true friendships. When I came to Tennyson, I actually brought my 2 children here with me to go to Tennyson because I think you have to walk the walk. You have to walk the talk and walk the walk. So they welcome my 2 students who are graduating, my son and a daughter here tonight as well. They are a humble group full of strength and love. They haven't looked for individual glory, but really want the whole class to succeed and be recognized. So, I have this way for you to remember all you have learned and how you will continue forward using all of it to motivate, drive, and push you through any glass ceiling that presents itself for the rest of your life. Okay? So here it is. Here it is. You ready?
I'm ready.
Deuces! Right. So, you know that song. So, here's what I've done with the word deuces. Okay? Starts with a D. So, the first word is diversity. Embrace who you are and appreciate your culture, your language, and origin. Be proud of it. It is okay to use your diversity to your advantage. I wish I was bilingual or trilingual like many of you. D, diversity. E, explicit. Not what you think. Not what you think. Okay. Be very clear when communicating and in your actions. Be intentional about your accomplishments and success. Know exactly how and what you do to get that success. If it's in an accident, it may not happen again. Okay? Explicit. You, unrelenting. Do not take no for an answer. Don't give up. Keep your eye on the prize. Be persistent and determined, but in a dignified and professional manner. That demonstrates deuces to the fullest. C, collaborative. It's all about teams in the 21st century, and you will continue to work in teams in college and the work world. It's a fine balance between being accountable and holding your teammates accountable. E, empathy. Continue to think about and be understanding about perspectives and views of another. Be humble and respectful in your actions. Put yourself in the other person or group's shoes before you say or do anything. Give others the space to be empathic towards you. And the last is S, sincere. Be genuine, honest, and authentic. Have integrity in all you do. Go to sleep each night knowing your words and actions have positive intent. That your conscience is clear and you did right by the people around you and yourself. It's not what you do when people are watching. It's what you do when people are not. Deuces. Remember that as you go forward. If you want to do it this way, that's cool. If you want to do it this way, that's cool. But remember that. So I want to close with these final words from an esteemed colleague of mine. It's entitled, Can't Hold Us, and yes, it's a part of your processional. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my guy, he wants to see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. I never ever did it for the throne. That validation's from giving back to the people. Sing a song and it goes like this. Raise those hands. This is our party. We came here to live like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching ourselves. Here we go back. This is our moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight until it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us, like the ceiling can't hold us. Class of 2013, deuces! I forgot to introduce my partner in crime for the last 3 years, a wonderful woman. How's that? Was my speech okay? My partner in crime, assistant principal, who will be announcing scholarships and awards. It gives me great pleasure to be able to share the stage, share my work with her, Miss Evelyn Ocasio.